time to head out to the course, go spin some pill. See you guys out there. You bet. What's up, guys? Jay Vandy from Pill Spinners Association here. As you can see, we're not out on a disc golf course, but we are in fact out on a golf course. I do a lot of field work out here. I'll bring the basket, which is what you guys are standing on right now. I don't have a tripod yet, but welcome to the first video if you're watching this. You might be witnessing history. That's all I gotta say. All right, so before I start the video, I wanna give a quick shout out to the creasers back in Ohio. You guys know who you are. More specifically, Logan and Mason, and especially Mason. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for showing me disc golf about a year and a half ago. It's become a huge passion for me, and you know, it gives me something to work towards every day, and I see myself making strides every time I'm out there. All right, so like I said, I've been playing disc golf for about a year and a half now, and for the past year, I'd say, I've been throwing exclusively gyro. MVP, Axiom, Streamline. As you can see, got a nice little bag here, Voyager Light. Highly recommend it. Best $79 bag on the market. Shameless plug. Anyways, if you love throwing gyro like me, there's one thing we look forward to every year, and this is my first year getting one actually, but seeing the old packs and old boxes, some pretty sick stuff in there, but I do think that this year is the best, just going back and seeing what everybody's got. So with that being said, 2023 GYROpalooza box. Got a bunch of goodies in there. We're gonna be pulling them out one by one and throwing them. So my disking and fishing buddy Gabe, AKA Roman, Arizona, I'll link his channel down below. We both picked up a box on Friday from Dynamic Discs in Phoenix and headed over to Vista del Camino where Spinners was holding a Friday's doubles tournament. Newsflash, 42 people. Me and my buddy Matt won. Shout out Matt if you're watching this. If I had your number, I would send it to you. But anyways, appreciate the win, buddy. Good work out there. We filmed a pretty sick video over at Vista del Camino.
Drop. Oh, long. Time lapse. Let's go, bro. Beautiful day out here at Vista. Go in.
Go. Time lapse birdie.
Let's go, dude.
This tree.
That was a great shot. That tree helped you.
A little low,
Good bird.
She counts.
Good bird.
Getting a feel for some of the plastics, and let's just say there's some winners in here. So I actually know how all these discs fly, but I only got to throw them about once or twice out there. I wanted to come out here and get a little better feel for them. So let's spin you guys around and see how they fly. There's a little bit of wind out here tonight, so I'm not going to be doing nothing crazy with them. I'm probably just going to throw them how I would throw them and not do, you know, the whole Anheuser flat and hyzer. This is the Eclipse GYROpalooza Glitch. Got a 158. Yeah, pretty excited with this one. Did seem to fly a little more stable compared to, you know, the other glitches that I've thrown in the past, the lighter ones. Let's see how this puppy sings. Oh, yeah. Just a shooter. See, if I threw my other ones like that, it would probably turn right, but that was a pretty good throw. All right, next one up. This one I've thrown quite a bit now. I bagged it for the tournament that I played in on Friday. I found it to be way more overstable than my other Enves. One's a Prism Plasma, one's a Eclipse. So this one's got an Eclipse rim, R2 Neutron core. What are we looking at here? I think this one was like 172 or something. Took all the stickers off, wrote them in my notes, but that Glitch I fan grip, I like to throw my throwing putters with 3-finger. So let's see. That thing's money. Almost landed right on top of the Glitch. So if you've seen other unboxing videos, you've seen everybody hype this up, and let me just say, the hype is real, okay? This was probably the most anticipated one out of the 5 in the box that came stock. Yeah, baby, this is the Detour. Nice little understable slot right next to the Hex, my favorite disc, by the way, and the uplink. So this one's got a nice little hyzer flip. I actually bagged this on Friday too for the tourney. Middies, power grip. Yeah, see how she flies. Good grief, guys. That thing was mashed. Woo! I'm giving these a good little spin out the box. On to my favorite disc. Not in the box, but my favorite disc ever, and that's the Hex. And I was super excited to try this one out. I pretty much have a Hex in every plastic except for this R2. And I actually bagged this for the tournament too, just to see how it compared up to my Eclipse one. And this thing was stable and it went far. Yeah, this is a pretty little stamp. This is probably my favorite stamp next to the Crave that they added in there. This is a 178, pretty heavy guy. Love it though. A little hyzer, but you see what I mean. That thing didn't even think about turning, and it faded pretty heavy. So I'd say out of the 5 that came in everybody's box, this was the one that I was most surprised with. I've thrown new Neutron Craves and they're actually pretty stable out of the box. This one is a little bit lighter than I do throw, 167, but I bagged this too, and it was super surprisingly, you know, hyzer flippable. So I think we're gonna try to do that. Try to hyzer flip it in this wind, see how far it can go. Yep. Yep. That little flip and turn. Dependable fade though. That's what you love to see. That disc feels really good, by the way. Every R2 disc that I've got in this box has felt so sick. So this was actually my first Lapse second that I pulled out of the box. It is an all Eclipse Proxy. My favorite throwing putter. Love it way more than the Envy. Up there with the Watt as my favorite, but I do love the Proxy, man. That Neutron Soft like Simon throws, money. This is a 174. A little hyzer, but 2-row flat. It just drops, glides and drops. It's about as far as the glitch went, almost identical. All right, so another one that I was pretty excited to pull out. It might look the same, but it's actually a Hex. This is a 176 perfect weight, all Eclipse. I love how glow feels, especially MVPs, which is all I throw, obviously. I'm assuming this was probably, you know, left over from the Halloween Hexes that, you know, they put out this year. So this one feels awesome, and I was really excited to throw this, and I'm probably putting this in the bag. Like the exact same line as the Proxy and the Glitch, just rode a little bit further, probably 50 feet. So I actually got another Crave in the box. This is R2 Neutron with a sweet white rim. I'm actually pretty happy to see this in there. I think this is a 168. So a gram heavier than that Eclipse rim Crave that came in everybody's box. And I'm a big fan of the Crave. I bagged 2 of them, one in Fission and one in Neutron. And I think this one's gonna kick the Neutron one out just because it's, you know, Lapse second and it flies really good. It goes really far, so. Love to see stuff like that. Okay, now we got some interesting ones, right? So I actually, in my box, was given another Eclipse Envy, the Amanda Melwiki, I think. But I actually ended up trading that one for something that my buddy Gabe got in his box because I already have an Eclipse Envy, and he wanted this for his girl. So I said, yeah, I'll trade you whatever you want. So he gave me this pretty little plasma Volt. I'm a big fan of the Volt. I bag one. I have a Cosmic Neutron one, which has an insane dome to it for some reason. But this one's a little flat. This one feels like, you know, a true MVP disc that you would buy off the shelf. Yeah, I think this is going to be super workable. I might even put this one in the bag instead. I'm actually going to put some turn on this one with the little tailwind we got. See if it fights out of it. Little nose up, but yeah, not bad. So another one that wasn't in my box, but I was actually traded for. I traded him a Neutron Soft MVP stamped uplink. Pretty sick, nice little pink color. I'm not a huge fan of the uplink sitting out of my bag sometimes, just a little too unpredictable for me. So he offered me this Glow Insanity. I'm a big Insanity fan, so I said, yeah, that's a no-brainer, dude. I'll take that all day. This doesn't come in the box, but it could come in some people's box, and it's brand new to me. So let's throw it. That thing's a singer, bud. Oh my God. 400, I bet. Yeah, all day. So this one actually did come in my box. And I've been saying for the longest time, I've been wanting to throw a 14.5 speed. And I finally got one. They included it in my box. And this, I believe, is the Relativity. I believe the numbers are somewhere like 14.5, 5, -3, 1.5, something like that. Got it in the Neutron plastic, Lapse second. Feels really good in the hand. I know my buddy Rex over at Vista throws this. He loves it. He bags about 2 of them. Threw it on hyzer at the course. It flipped as late of a flip as I've ever seen a disc do. So I think I'm gonna try that right now. Strong little hyzer flip. Her. Nope. Sure didn't. That's all right. All right, so the moment nobody has been waiting for, but I've seen about 99% of the people get Lapse second time lapses in their box. I was not fortunate enough to have one mysteriously appear in there. However, I actually picked up this sick stock stamp 172 Neutron SimonLine time lapse. This thing is money. We threw it. And I just want to start off by saying the Neutron on this run, for some reason, feels light years better than any other Neutron disc I've ever felt. There's a bit of tackiness to it. I don't know what they did. I've heard a lot of people actually say the same thing, and when I got my hands on one, I definitely saw the hype and I saw what they were talking about. So I really liked it, really loved throwing it. So let's give her a rip. Too high. All right, we're gonna go get all those, throw them one more time. All right, a little bit out of breath, had to go run and get those, but we're gonna give them each one more throw. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit better look at the disc. Man, these are all so good. So here's the Glitch. Pretty little disc, man. All right, let's pump this one out there. It's actually going straighter than I thought it would. It is a Glitch after all. Got the Envy. Hex. Shout out James Connie. I mean, if that ain't a good disc, I don't know what is. Remember when I threw that Insanity earlier and I was like, oh my God, that's roached. The Detour was 20 feet short of that. That disc is something special. All right, last one of the GYROpalooza 5 that came in the box. Man, I take that back. This is my favorite stamp. Still though, if you're looking for something to throw flat, throw on a little bit of hyzer and finish right, end up flat, that Crave is where it's at. Got the Glow Proxy again. It's got a white rim, so I thought it was gonna glow different color, but it still just glows green. I don't know. All the glow discs I got, even this and the Hex, they all glow just green, except for the Crave. It's got a blue rim. Oh, slipped a little bit, but that's all right. She's a rider now. Yep, it's great. Glow Hex. Got the R2 Crave, white rim. Yeah, that's what you want out of a Crave shot right there. That's why that one's going in the bag for sure. Got the Volt now. Gonna give this puppy a little bit of anhyzer. Watch her fight out. Yeah, that thing stayed. Perfect though, that's what you want. Super excited to keep throwing this. Probably won't leave my bag for a long time. It's got a little bit of boost swirl on the rim too. It's not just white. Yeah, that's going pretty far. Heck yeah. Got the Relativity again. This one didn't hyzer flip like I expected it to. It did throw it a little tiny bit of nose up. We're gonna give it a better rip this time. Oh yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. That's like past the hill. Effortless, sorta. I'm just taking a second for that one. Holy. Give you guys a better little look at this sweetheart. Yeah, she's special. Two-tone rim, pearl white. Gotta love it. I'm gonna throw this one better too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Those are great shots. If you guys haven't picked up one of these yet, highly suggest it. If they do have any left, there's the specifics for you. Got the 5 that are included in every one, 4 lab seconds, and 2 MVP Pro Shop discs. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I love coming out here and spinning pill out on the course when no one's here. I mean, how can you beat this? Out in Arizona. That's it for now. I'm gonna go pick up these discs. See you guys on the next one.